Is there a fine line between optimism and reality? As defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary, optimism is the inclination to put the most favorable construct upon actions or events, while reality is simply the quality or state of being real. If there's one thing I know for certain, it's that in our world there is good and there is bad. That is real. Optimism is the belief that good will ultimately prevail over the bad. Is this real? Well, the belief that good will conquer all has been emphasized since humans could first communicate. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, humans always choose to see the good, even if we don't realize it. When we comfort the hurt, the suffering, we say, I'm sorry, there, things will get better, it's okay. It's okay? Why is that always one of the first things out of our mouth when things are obviously not okay? We might not even realize it in the moment, but we are practicing the belief that good will ultimately prevail over bad. We put the most favorable construct upon even the most terrible of situations. To acknowledge the bad, yet focus on the good is what optimism is. We do not simply ignore the bad and hope for the best. No, we know that good will come again, and we use this knowledge, this fact, to propel ourselves forward, to survive. But is this hope, this belief that good will conquer all, really our reality, or just wishful thinking? Well, to put it simply, if you are to say that optimism is not reality, that is to say that pessimism is. Let me explain. In practicing optimism, we acknowledge the bad because pain is not an obstacle for us to overcome, but is rather a part of life. There would be no good without the bad, no happiness without the pain. Optimism is where we can thrive with the unfortunate churning around us, attempting to drown us, because we know reality is both a balance of good and bad. If you are to say that optimism is not reality, you must be willing to say that you are pessimistic. You ignore the good. Pessimism will continue to embrace the darkness, ignore the light, not even give it a chance because it just doesn't matter. But to ignore the good is to ignore a vital part of our world. So no, there is not a fine line between optimism and reality, because optimism is our reality. The good coexists alongside the bad. The good is there. It's just up to us whether we choose to see it or not. Do we cry when the sun sets? Its golden rays of warmth retreating behind the curved horizon. No, we don't cry because we know it will rise again tomorrow. We feel the night blanket us in its expansion, and some of us may be scared of the deep darkness, but optimism reminds us to simply look up. And what do we see? We see the stars. We see the light they provide. We see them shine. And if you choose not to see those stars, if you actively choose to focus on the obvious loss of the gigantic ball of fire that is the sun, that does not negate the fact that those stars are still shining. Those stars will shine and they will sparkle, and they are waiting, begging for you to see them, to simply look up. Optimism is reality, you see. The good in the world does exist. The world is good. The sun bursts with light just as the night sky shines with gems. Look me in the eyes and tell me that the bad is all that exists. However, optimism is not the fact that everything is good, but it is finding the pre-existing good in the world and clinging to it, savoring it, finding the gems in a bottomless night sky. The darkness does not negate the fact that the light still shines. The bad does not negate the fact that the good still exists. Optimism, the inclination to put the most favorable construct upon actions or events. Reality, the quality or state of being real. Goodness, light, happiness, all of it is real. It's our human instinct to see it. Our world was not made to be filled with darkness. Its nature is luminous. Open your eyes. See the good. Feel the light. It's right there in front of you. It's your reality. Thank you.
All right, and we'll begin with the third place winner, and that would be from the Northeast Great Lakes region, Dylan Hune. Moving on to second place, from the Mid-Atlantic region, Michael Morgan from Kentucky, West Virginia. All right, and the winner of the 2019 World Championship Oratorical Contest for Optimist International, from the West Coast region, Alyse Saucedo.
Madam President, would you like to have final comments?
You know me, I'm just going to get my camera. More pictures of the camera. All right, outstanding. Again, we just like